Nightly greetings, one and all. William Theo here, homegrown and happy to bring you unfolding events here at home and all over the planet within the 24-hour news cycle. Atop our news leaderboard, the adverse effects of climate change are far-reaching. Hence, over 190 members of the United Nations Environmental Assembly, the planet's highest environmental making decision body, are in Nairobi, Kenya, right now to prioritize global environmental policies and hopefully craft environmental laws to address this year's theme or focal points: climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution. VOA's Juma Majanga reports from the UN Environmental Headquarters in Nairobi, Kenya.
Over 7,000 delegates from across the world, including heads of state, ministers, intergovernmental organizations, civil society groups, the scientific community and private sector, are gathered here in Nairobi to discuss and shape global environmental policy.
There is no objection. It is so decided.
Founded in 2012, the UN Environment Assembly brings together all the 193 UN member states with the aim of fostering multilateral solutions to global environmental challenges. This is the 6th session of the Assembly.
Today, in 2024, the international community is looking to us to deliver. This is our moment to advance the global environmental agenda.
Previous UNEA meetings have produced more than 90 resolutions on various global environmental issues.
It is time to lay political differences aside, time to focus on this little blue planet, this little planet that is teeming with life, and lift our sights to the common goal, securing a pathway to a future that is safe and sustainable.
The meeting of the world's highest environmental decision-making body comes at a time when there has been an increase in the effects of climate change, especially in Africa, despite the continent producing fewer carbon emissions than any other. Kenya is one of the countries still recovering from the effects of a deadly record drought in the Horn of Africa. The government says the assembly in Nairobi brings hope.
At this UNEA 6, we have the singular opportunity to inject optimism and restore faith in a strengthened global environmental governance system underpinned by science-based multilateral diplomacy.
International discussions on environmental issues are often influenced by political undertones that analysts say can impact such talks. With more than 60 countries, including the US, heading to the polls this year, environmentalists are bracing for wide-ranging outcomes. In a response to a VOA question during a news conference, the UNEP boss expressed her optimism in voters' decision.
I hope that when people go into the voting booth, that they will take the future with them in their heart and their grandchild or their daughter or son with them in their hand. Because when we vote, we're not just voting for today, we are also voting for tomorrow. And tomorrow is where the environment either is vibrant or not.
Environment leaders agree that UNEA 6 cannot solve the planet's environmental problems overnight. They are nevertheless hopeful that the Assembly will help focus minds and energies on finding solutions. Juma Majanga, VOA News, Kenya.
31. That's the number of ice cream flavors Baskin-Robbins carries. It was also the number of member nations in the North Atlantic Treaty Organization military alliance since the 4th of April of last year, when Finland's request earned the nod with Turkey's approval. Finland's co-applicant into the NATO had to wait close to 10 months after finally convincing and earning the nod of Hungary yesterday. VOA's Henry Ridgwell tells us more on Sweden's 18th month waiting game to finally get into the NATO alliance.
A flagpole stands empty at NATO headquarters in Brussels, waiting to hold aloft the Swedish colours. The final hurdle to Sweden's membership was cleared Monday as Hungarian lawmakers voted to ratify the bid more than 600 days after it was submitted.
The Swedish-Hungarian military cooperation and Sweden's ascension to NATO will strengthen Hungary's security.
Hungary was the last of NATO's 31 members to ratify Sweden's application, which Sweden submitted jointly with Finland in May 2022, 3 months after Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Orbán had delayed the vote over Sweden's criticism of democratic backsliding in Hungary. But a visit by Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson to Budapest Friday and the purchase by Hungary of 4 Swedish Gripen fighter jets overcame the tensions. Kristersson said it was a historic day. Sweden is expected to officially join NATO in the coming weeks, breaking its decades-long policy of military non-alignment.
The final piece of the puzzle falling into place, making NATO's position in the Nordic-Baltic region whole. Sweden gains security in the crowd and supported by American nuclear deterrence.
Sweden also brings valuable military capabilities to the alliance.
We have a modern air force with Gripen planes. We have excellent submarines, especially adapted to the conditions in the Baltic Sea. We have a small but high-tech navy, and we have, on the ground, we have subarctic capabilities.
Latvia, Lithuania and Estonia are widely seen as among the most vulnerable NATO member states to a potential attack by Russia. Having Finland and Sweden in the alliance creates a powerful deterrence, say analysts.
Enabling the defense of Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia from different angles. It will be possible to do very large combined air operations looking at directions from North Finland and Northwest, Western Sweden with both of those countries as NATO members, something which was not possible to plan as little as a year ago.
An accession ceremony is expected in the coming days after final formalities are completed. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg said Monday that Sweden's accession will make us all stronger and safer. Russia did not immediately respond. In the past, it has said that NATO membership would make Sweden a legitimate target for Russian retaliatory measures. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News, London.
And at this point in time, we turn to our Pine City studios for what is brewing lately in the Cordilleras. Ala?
Naimbag Arabi Pilipinas under control dagiti forest fire iti Benguet nga magtultuloy mo ti heli bucket operations karagiti at-risk area. Sugun iti Bureau of Fire Protection under control ita dagiti 7 a mabambantayan na forest fire iti Itogon, Bukod, Tuba ken Kabayan. Karagiti investigasyon ti BFP agtaltalinaed ti panagkaingin ti kangruna na mangituntunda kadagiti forest fire. Damat lang dagiti natuktalan ng tawd iti paginuwadan ken panagpuor iti basura. Iti agdama may pangpangruna iti heli bucket operations dagiti nabigbig priority areas kas kadagiti community at risk iti Itogon, Benguet. Inaklon ti BFP akarit ti panangsubsob kadagiti manarimaan na forest fires.
Dito nga sa atin, may mountainous area nga, ano. Like nung Saturday, nag-augment kami. Ako mismo, sumama dun sa augmentation. And we need to hike 1 hour para ma-reach namin yung tuktok ng bundok and then magha-hike pababa para mag-mapping operation. Yun yung nakita natin problema natin dito. Inaccessible sa mga sasakyan.
Iti dadumapay ang adamag na ipaayon ti Performance Governance System Institutionalized Status iti 7 nga estasyon ti pulisya ti Baguio City Police Office. Nakapasa dagito iti amin a requirements iti institutionalized evaluation process. Di may kapat kan final a proseso de performance governance system. Di pa iti Gold Eagle Awards iti Abanao Police Station, Ligarda Police Station, Marcos Highway Police Station, ken Aurora Hill Police Station. Silver Eagle Awards mo ti Canon Police Station ken Camdas Police Station. Dinayaw ti guest of honor iti sermonya ani University of the Cordilleras Vice President for Academics and Research, Dr. Ariel Nimo Pumecha, dagiti dadaulo ti Chief of Police Station, advisory group members ken dagiti personnel. Kang runan na konsiderasyon iti PGS institutionalized status, ti outstanding performance ken accomplishments dagiti istasyon ti pulisya. Dagiti damdamag, manipod ito'y PTV Cordillera, siyak ni Ana Sunduan, Naimag, Arabii.
And that's a wrap for tonight's show. Tomorrow's another day, another show, and we hope you can join us again. Same time, same location on your remote or browser. And never forget to always say your prayers, give thanks, be kind, and spread the love while you catch the news right here. William Theo bidding you hasta la vista and have a restful night ahead.